One thing I do want to touch on,
Yeah.
just before we do end, because I don't want people to think we're going to avoid it by any chance.
Sure.
Okay, you produced the Chunks in Philly podcast.
Yeah.
Now I'm just curious to expand on where you were when the news broke.
Yeah.
And how did that affect? Obviously, you were producing. That was one of your main jobs at the time. Because I think for the audience as well, when that news broke, it's affected three of us all in very different ways.
Yeah.
So I think it'd just be nice, and if we actually discussed and told the audience how it actually did affect us.
So is it fair to say, and I think maybe you get a little bit of a look behind the curtain here, I knew before it broke, if that makes sense. I knew something was coming.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't.
I didn't either.
So I knew there was bad news to come.
Right, okay.
But you don't
How
necessarily
long
know.
before?
Not long. Not I wouldn't say.
A day before or hours?
Just not a long time before, I'd say.
Right,
In the hours leading up to it.
Right.
Just because there begins to be rumblings and people ask questions. Everyone goes
course,
around
yeah.
and goes, do you know about this thing? And so for me, it was very surreal to then watch what felt inevitable to come out. And because I'd had my own cancellation, it was like really bad. It was like felt really big.
Yeah.
It was reminding me of other things. And then obviously you can't say anything.
Yeah.
And also, who cares what I have to say? Do you know what I mean? But like, you can't just go out in public and go, I think this.
Yeah, and that's what people don't necessarily understand. Because I seen, obviously, when it was all a big thing, people going, oh, why aren't they saying this? Why aren't they saying that? And I don't actually think we actually can't because it's contempt of court.
Not only that, but I think it's smart not to say anything because you don't know every detail that's involved.
Yeah, very true.
And again, the loyalty thing comes into it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has friends who they feel compromised about in some way, but they also care about those